I'm unavoidable success. Whatever I say is what was meant to be said, because I'm just a clear vessel to the Creator. Oh, what's up, baby?
Today's question.
Uh-huh.
How do you balance having fun while also being responsible and committed to bringing your gifts into the world?
Awesome. Great question. Thank you. Thank you for the princess-like delivery. Firstly, I believe it is our responsibility to have fun, and it is fun to be responsible. The ability to respond, I believe, is one of our privileges of living. It's at the core of almost any type of self-development or self-actualization or realization philosophy or psychology. It's the foundation of it. It's that you are responsible for your reality by choosing what to believe based on your perspective, that you have the choice. Life is a choice. No matter what's happening to you, and you hear this from millionaires and billionaires to Holocaust survivors and victims to crimes against humanity, that no one can take your no one can take your freedom away, your freedom of how you perceive the world. And if you're healthy, meaning that you can see, hear, touch, if you can get excited, if you have your heart beating and your brain working right now, and you have the ability to walk and talk and navigate through this magnificent earth with this brilliant machine, that is a privilege of taking responsibility for your reality while you're here. And yes, I do believe it's one of the greatest responsibilities we have is giving our gift to as many people as possible and making that gift as valuable as possible. Because as you've heard me allude to in the past, if you're a frequent viewer, is that there's a lot of power in the idea about the secret of living is giving, and that you get what you give, and that we could all be a direct reflection of different parts of ourselves. So yeah, how do you do it? If let's take it to a little bit more of a logistical level. Earlier, Deanna brought up the idea of like, what if you don't want to pay taxes, or if you don't want to do that, and you don't want to do that, and it's essential for you to have that accomplished, for you to create your dream of life and hit your goals and go beyond them and create new ones. And that is basically for the things that don't light you up and for the parts of your journey that might not spark the most joy. If you can't get around them, then that's a good this is your gift. This is your gift because it's an opportunity to see how you can really glow with the flow and grow with the flow of life. I used to play poker, and I still believe it's one of the, especially if it's not done excessively and it's an unbalanced game, it's one of the greatest games and metaphors for life. And in reality, even the best poker players are not the one that can play a good hand. Anyone can play a good hand. It's who can come back from like a tough beat or bad luck and still play just to their highest capacity, just as they were playing before. Can they still hold their standard to the highest, even though they're facing something that they weren't really looking forward to? Can they expect anything and experience everything to its deepest degree? And that's what, if you can't get around it, then find a way to enjoy doing it. Find a way to enjoy doing it. If it's reading and you can't sit down and read, get the audio version and walk around in nature and listen to it in your headphones. If it's taxes and if it's other things that other people enjoy doing more than you do, and they're a little bit more effective and efficient than doing it, then partner with them. If that means hiring them, that means that. If that means some sort of barter or some sort of mutual exchange, do that. The things that are not the easiest, that don't spark the most joy in you, that are not really in your gift, find a way to get other people to help you out with that. That's your declaration for help. And the rest is just deciding and giving yourself that timeline to get done what you want to get done. And if you don't, then you give yourself a friendly extension. And now I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm doing this video because I feel like I can really add a lot of value to my life by adding value to your life. And when you can find what that is for you, what sparks the most joy in you, and what gives you the most value by giving value to others, then I think that you're being responsible, and that's a really fun privilege. So yeah, keep having fun being responsible, and keep being responsible by having fun. And that all goes along the lines of breaking normal. We're going to shatter the status quo. We're going to redefine the true you here. So keep asking questions, and I'll look forward to hearing for the next one.